So, all right, my bad. Welcome back. So, I gotta add, you'll never guess for what show. Let's take a look at here. Why don't we? You'll never guess what it is. Take a wild guess. How are you? How are you doing? Are you good? Are you good? You okay? I'm glad you're here. All right. So check it. Now, what light-skinned female that look like right there? With the Twizzler braids and a bathroom mop robe, looking like the scarecrow from The Wiz. On some You Can Win show. What do we have here? I'll make sure my volume is up so we can take a look at this together, right? Lord have mercy. Look what video has stumbled upon my page. What a coincidence. This video right here. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. So let's take a look. That was cringe. This, what does that say? A fresh storytelling. Really? Fresh storytelling. Yeah, it's fresh. Off the toilet. Fresh storytelling in an era of unexplored. Fresh storytelling in an era fresh storytelling in an unexplored era of Star Wars. Sean O'Connell Cinema Blend, whatever.
Star Wars, The Acolyte, new episodes Tuesdays.
You know, at first I was just gonna make a video stating that since the Discourse Queen, the skinny string bean, the freckled scarecrow lady, not freckled, the light-skinned scarecrow lady has been flagging down videos and taking away people's work along with their criticism, all because it hurts your little feelings. And I know this video has blown up miraculously, and thank you again for getting that video to blow up as much as it did. And thank you for the subscribers. If anyone from Lucasfilm, Marvel, Rolling Stones, New York Times, or whatever Screen Rant, Looper video show comes across this, and you see this, hi. Criticism lives rent-free in your head, but we know why it does. You don't want to admit that we all know it sucks. It does. And I'll say this to clarify things. I don't mind woke content. I mind what you do with pre-existing content. Why do you think millions of people dipped after Suicide Squad killed the Justice League? I'm gonna mute this and see if another ad conveniently comes up about the Acolyte. No, okay. So, but yeah, that was pretty much it. It just, lo and behold, came onto the video, and so I guess that was the introduction to the video. So to continue, I would just say I have the original video that I made with the dear Amandla Stenberg. I hope I said her name right. Let me just double check. I made that video and I have it saved on my phone just in case it ever gets deleted, so I can just repost it, because I'm going to keep doing it if it ever does. My voice is the only thing I have that doesn't resort to violence or physical contact. And it's the only way to settle things in a peaceful manner without escalation. Civil conversations, level-headedness, and valid criticism is key to building a better network, not only for yourself, but for others you may know. And it builds a better it builds character, knowing that you can take it in here and let that mold up in here. Does that make sense? I really hope that makes sense. I really hope it makes sense. So it's like hold on, sorry. So this is how I see it, right? And I've looked at the comments on my videos of people praising me, or not praising me, but just saying how honest I am. I'm honest because I want to be. I don't want to lie, okay? Let me lock into the camera real quick. I don't want to lie to you. I'd never lie to you, and I never put myself in a situation where I'd be a goofball or a dum-dum for doing something out of pocket, thus creating a rabbit hole for myself. I want to give you my honest and true opinion. And people have been saying for how young I am that I'm not naive to the fact that millionaires are flaunting their money and spreading kumbaya messages while the world is in plunger. I got people from across the other side of the hemisphere telling me to keep going. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna grind for you. Because there's clearly an audience that agrees with me and other bigger content creators out there. Hopefully I get to be there one day. I do. I want to be there one day. And I want to be honest. I want to be honest, and I want to be honest for you. I am being honest for you. Truth, justice, and the American way, right? That's all you have left. Over here, anyways. I mean, regarding politics or opinions aside, genuinely, I never lie to you. At least I hope. Or I don't want to spread slander, misinformation, or defamation to anyone's name, but I will call out hypocrisy, BS, and idiocracy, or doubling down on things when the time is necessary. Because the elite Hollywood of today's generation has no business telling us how to live our lives and telling us what to do with them. They don't. To the Nepo babies who keep their mouth shut and just do their job, keep doing your thing and I'll support you. But to the ones who want to make diss tracks because you intentionally know that the show that was made for you is garbage, shame on you. Fool me once, fool me twice, I can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, the power of many, let it drop the Acolyte rain on you. I know someone is going to come across this, and I know you may have opinions about me. To keep it real, I'm just a man who loves to play the horn, who loves jazz, who loves cheeseburgers, and I want to support my family because they've pushed me to be a better person for myself, for others. They say that being a leader starts somewhere and you have to take the first step. Whether it be heading to the gym or what? Whether it be heading to the gym or working on my compositions or my arrangements, I do it because I know there's someone out there who wants good content. I have ideas, of stories I want to tell with the whole lore, mythos, and world that I've made for myself. And I genuinely think if I were to put it out there, if I ever had the money or the budget or the marketing or the attention that, Critical Drinker has, where he made a film just recently, I promise you, I believe I would do it better than Hollywood. Eric July, the Rippaverse, blew up. We all know why. He had a love for comics. I have a love for content. I have a love for superheroes, for the American mythos. Not even the American mythos, just the mythos of the impossible. And it's being tarnished. The Holy Knights of the past, which inspired millions and 3 generations, is divided and splitting apart. I'm literally trying to hold back tears, but you hear my voice shaking because it's true. And, taking away someone's voice, like removing their videos, if mine ever gets removed, it just proves the point that me and a million other creators have pointed out. They don't want you thinking for yourself. A dangerous mind is a strong mind who knows right from wrong. It's as simple as that. If you know you're being watched, for me, from above, if I know I'm being judged from above, and when I go to the gates and my list is read to me, I'd hope that my list is somewhat good. And I don't want to get religious. I'm not trying to get religious, but I'm just trying to keep level head and just, think positively that my videos will stay up of me talking about this. And thank you again for having them blow up to the algorithm. Bless the algorithm for choosing to give attention to a guy who just loves comic books and movies and video games, And boo to the, I boo the people who leech off of others. And I'm not even talking about anybody specifically, but just in the future, or the past, or the present. It's something. Speaking of, what was it? I believe it was Sweet Baby before the Suicide Squad, the DLC for the non-binary Mr. Freeze, whatever. We know why they put it in there. It doesn't matter if Mr. Freeze or whoever is non-binary. We know why they're doing it, because they have nothing else. The only thing they focus on is gayness, non-binaryism, feminism, and just misandry. Now listen, you can be unapologetic, you can do all those things. Do them with your own content. I don't know how clear I have to be with this, but I hope I'm not trying to be subtle here, okay? I'm genuinely just telling you, keeping it $1.50. And just letting you know that if you do things like this here, you see this? This is when you have nothing left. This right here is the epitome of just not caring. Because it doesn't matter what happened beforehand in the story. Victor left with his wife to live out the rest of their days at the end of Arkham Knight and the DLC. I forget the name of the DLC, but I played it millions of times and whatnot. And it's genuinely heartbreaking, but just bittersweet, and as to how far we've come in terms of Arkham Knight, right? In moving on and the end of Batman and the end of his foes. And him going off into the army boat with his wife while it snows. I play that mission. I always play that mission last because I want it to snow in Gotham. I want that snow in Gotham because it gives me the heart of ice feels of the good old days. I miss the old Kanye, the new, the old Rocksteady, the old Lucasfilm, the old Disney, where we strived for betterness, where we united families, where we bring men, women, and anyone of any shape, size, color together. I think I can speak for many when they agree with me in the comment section that we don't mind that you choose to give a soapbox speech in the show. We mind when it comes to this. This means something to me as well as others who are fans of this. Superman is my favorite superhero. Not because he has godlike powers, but because he does the right thing. Something as simple as that can inspire millions. It inspired me. I wear this with a badge of honor. It gives me hope to know that the truth and the justice in the American way will always come first in the undying loyalty of oneself. You know? You may think I'm a conservative or whatnot. Sure, I am, I guess. The point is that they help me shape my beliefs and what I think is right and wrong and what I try to do with my life. But you go and you take, what is it? You take, excuse me, I'm trying to find it.
Harley, do not touch.
It's like you see things like this of where we're getting lectured on respecting women and always treating them right and whatnot, but then you see this and you gotta wonder, you don't really care, do you? It's only one-sided. It's like you only get to see one side of something, but when you flip it over, all of a sudden it's blank and ugly. It genuinely it doesn't even upset me anymore. It doesn't even I'm not even mad about it because I don't have to buy it. And I didn't. And hey, it's doing wonders for me because I didn't waste $100 for a buggy, laggy, overpriced, over-licensed, oversold, or not oversold, overblown, sorry for the voice crack, overblown, over monetarized, dumbed down, doubled down sludgefest. You could have used Bloodsport, but you used Deadshot and race swapped him with some dumb excuse. You could have given us canon Star Wars material, but you didn't. You could have been the chosen one, but you joined them, not destroy them. Folks, if you see this video, thank you for watching. Seeing the comments and the subscriber count go up and the likes give me hope that I can turn this into a daily job, where I can give you my honest takes. And to those listening, whether you like the video or hate the video, just tune in. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you. If you made it this far, thank you. Okay? I always want to keep it real. So I'm saying this. Thank you. I'm glad that you're here. Keep going, okay? And whatever you want to do, keep going. Ever since I started doing this, I decided to keep going. I decided that I want better, and I decided that I need to start somewhere to build so I can plant the seeds for the success that I want to see. It is not a dream, because dreams, you have to be asleep for them. It's a vision. Every day, it is a vision for me to want to inspire others. And I can't believe that I actually do it. One thing that will always stick with me is knowing that there are people who I agree with, and they agree with me when we all know that we're done with. Here it is. I had to check to make sure that I know we're in the same boat, you know. I want to keep going for you. Sorry, there's something in my eye. I'm not crying, there's just something in my eye. I want to keep going for you. If that's all right. You know? Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for making it worthwhile. I try not to get sentimental, but it genuinely means a lot to me. I hope it means a lot to you too, that I'm here with you. And we're sick and tired of all this discourse. Why don't we go back towards memory lane, shall we? Just for one more round, or you know, this is a good analogy, an allegory for the destruction of oneself. Stage 1, denial. Stage 2, anger. Stage 3, bargaining. Stage 4, depression. And before I close out with the final stage, we all know what I gotta play. Because we all know. We what? That totally failed. One more time. We what?
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.